today's video, we are doing one eye look with all the palettes from one brand. I decided to kind of revamp this. I've done Huda Beauty. I swore I thought I did Natasha Denona, but I can't find it. So may need to redo that one if that is the case. But I swore I did a Natasha Denona one, but we'll try it again. This time I want to do another brand. I want to use an indie brand because they did just come out with a new palette. Very exciting, very happy for y'all. But I am going to use all of my Blend Bunny palettes. I have 4 palettes from Blend Bunny, and one of the big things is they like to do big palettes. So with all of these, I'll have a bunch of different colors to choose from, which sounds like it might be easy, but it might also be difficult just because there is so much to choose from. Like, it just might be like decision fatigue. So we're gonna go through all 4 palettes and we're gonna create one eye look. So the rules are I need to use at least one shade from at least all the palettes. So I can dip into multiple shades from one palette, but each palette needs to be included in some form or fashion. So the palettes I have to choose from are the Dollhouse. Got this one recently, so pretty. Longing, which is beautiful and haunting in its own right. Sugar and Grunge. Very proud to own this one after all that went down with Blend Bunny. So very happy to own this one. And then I have Surge, which is also discontinued from the brand. I think half my palettes now are discontinued from the brand, which I'm kind of sad about, but I'm glad to have them all in my collection. So stay tuned. Make sure to like and subscribe so you can keep up and be informed. And let's get started because I have no clue where to start with this. So I'm gonna get you up close first. Ta-da! And then we're gonna get started. So I think, I don't know, what am I feeling today? Well, y'all can't respond to me, but I was debating something pinky, but I was also debating something blue, something green. I mean, some of these palettes are great for that, but then some of these palettes are not great for it. I think we're gonna do a pink and blue look. I think that's what we're gonna do. So I am gonna start with this color right here, Cheeks, in the Surge palette. So we're just gonna start with that, and we're going to put it just above the crease. So I'm just gonna get a brush and we're gonna do it right above the crease and just set that color down. Y'all, I tell you, I feel like every new day is testing me in some way, and I am just glad to get on here and just play with some makeup. Like, I need to play with something that makes me happy and just brings out my creativity, because boy, I feel like my whole life is testing me right now. Does anyone else feel that way? Does anyone else feel like life is testing you right now? Like they're like, you haven't been challenged in a while. Let's see what you can do. And then you have to just deal with the punches everywhere you go. Or is that just me? Is everyone else living a good life? Because if everyone else is living a good life, great. I am so happy for you, so excited. Live your best life. Please, for the love of God, live your best life. I think I'm gonna do Candy next from the Sugar and Grunge palette. It's this color right here. I just feel like the older I get, the more challenges I am privy to. Privy is probably not the word I'm looking for, but we're gonna use it this moment. I just feel like the older you get, the more complicated things get in your life. And I know I'm not that old to begin with. I am only 28 years old. I'll be 29 in October, which is plenty of time away. But I feel like you just learn and gain new challenges the longer you live. And I think that's probably how it's supposed to go, is you're supposed to gain new challenges and you're supposed to develop new ideas and perspectives. But I was telling my mom this the other day. I wish that, you know, adulthood came with some kind of instructions manual. I'm gonna go back into Surge and go back into that pink color, which is called Cheeks. And she was like, oh, well, you know, life would not be as fun if we knew all the answers. I don't know about y'all, but some of these things I'm navigating as an adult, I'm not having fun with. Like, I'm straight up not having a good time with some of these, like, challenges that adulthood brings. And that could possibly just be me. Don't get me wrong, I like a good challenge. I love being presented certain things that I can come up with solutions for. Next, I'm going to use, oh, shoot. Are any of these like a blue color? No? Nope, they're not. So we're gonna use something else. Ooh, that is some dark colors. I love finding solutions for things. Don't get me wrong. I like it when I'm given the opportunity to find a solution for a problem. The issue is, I feel like the older you get and the more you become an adult, there's less easy solutions, which is fine. But I feel like it's harder and harder to come up with solutions for your problems or for the problems at hand. Okay, I'm gonna take this brush right here. And I think we're gonna go into Baby Tea right here. This color. There we go. And I think I'm gonna put that on the outer corner. Just right here. Ooh, that is so pretty. I feel like this is so much fun. Like, this is such a fun, like, little look. I am grateful to be alive and for life to not be boring, but someone put it best. It was a little meme and I loved it. I'm tired of living in unprecedented times. Like, I am so tired of it. I'm so tired of sitting there wondering what the heck is gonna happen next in our world. And if, like, World War III is gonna, like, shoot off. Like, yes, queen, send those nukes. Not, but... Alright, I'm gonna use Tulle, which is right here, the shimmer shade. I like having challenges where there is a solution. I don't like challenges where the solution is ongoing and never really solves itself. Because the world we're living in, I don't think, ooh, super pretty. I don't think there is a true solution for anything that is going on right now. Like, I'm not here sitting, I know all the world's problems. Now, can I do what I can to make a change in my community and try to make my life and other people's lives better? Of course. I would never pass up an opportunity like that. It's just, I feel like it's harder and harder to come up with solutions. And in the country I live in the United States, I feel like it's harder and harder to get everyone to agree on one solution. I was talking to someone the other day and I was like, gosh, I miss the days of, like, where politics was not so, I guess, not so charged as it is now, because I feel like we just have such extremists in power now. There's no middle ground solutions anymore. Now, don't get me wrong, there's no middle ground solutions on someone's rights. No middle ground solution on people's rights. But I think there are other places where we can come together to come up with a solution, but it has become so, not he said, she said, but it's become very us versus. We as a country are dividing. I get it, this isn't makeup stuff, I completely understand, but I feel like I need to talk about something while we're putting on this beautiful makeup. I feel like we just need to stop giving attention, or the wanted attention that extremists want at this point. Because I think that is how people get into power now, is we manipulate emotions, we give promises that we cannot keep, or even worse, go back on, and then we upset the country all over again. And I think that's why we flip-flop so freaking much this day and age. We're gonna go back in the Sugar and Grunge palette. We're gonna go back into Candy, because I'm gonna put that under here. And I'm getting to the Longing palette. I'm getting to it. It will be used. I'm not saying like, why can't we be friends kind of deal. I'm not saying that we have to agree with everything no matter what the party is. We don't have to agree on everything. But I feel like we need to start putting people of rational minds into the White House and into our government. And I feel like we just haven't been given as much of an option to put someone who thinks more down the middle. That's kind of where I am. Is I want someone who's kind of in the middle. I like balance. That's what I like. I enjoy balance in life. And I feel like we have not been able to gather balance. And I think that has just divided us more and more. All right, I think I'm gonna use Remember, this silvery shade right here, in my corner. See, I told you I was coming back to it. I just wanted to put this like silvery shimmer in my inner, there we go. See, I told you all of them would be used. But at the end of the day, what do I know? I make silly makeup videos on the internet for my own entertainment. I'm gonna go put on the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. This is the final look. Got the whole face on. I was a little iffy about the lip, but I might like it. I'm debating. I may change the lip. I used a different combination than I usually do, and this L'Oreal Los Angeles like lip gloss has this very like unique scent that I cannot quite place. Is that bubblegum? I think they smell like bubblegum. That is a very interesting scent. But yeah, so this is all 4 palettes used on my eyes in some way or another. Some used a little bit more than some others. I think it's very interesting to take all the palettes you have from one brand and try to make a look out of it, just because these palettes are kind of really different from each other. The Surge and the Grunge are very like colorful, bold, in-your-face palettes, while the Dollhouse and Longing palettes are kind of more neutrally shades. And so you have to figure out what is going to go together and how you can use the different shades to make something come together. And I love that challenge, and I think this is cute. I think my makeup looks adorable today. So I am not upset in the slightest of how this turned out. Yes, this video, and there is a short coming out. It's actually probably out by the time this is posted, that are kind of a little bit more like lots of crap's going on and we need to do something about it. I promise we'll get back to our regularly scheduled program. But this week I just had a lot on my mind, and I guess it just kind of came out. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling. Are you feeling any different? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling bad? Are you enjoying life? Are you enjoying makeup? If so, what are you enjoying? I vented a lot, so let's see if we can bring some positivity to the comment section. Thank y'all for watching. My Instagram is CAPT_IVATING_makeup. That's Captivating Makeup with 2 underscores. I really appreciate y'all watching and listening to this rant. Understand. And I will see y'all in the next one. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. I truly mean it. Bye.